Alright, welcome to my NYU dorm room tour. Little disclaimer before we start, what I'm about to show you, this whole tour, this is NYU's most expensive dorm. So if you're curious about the price, stick to the end of the video because that's when I'll be revealing the price. So let's get started. Obviously, I think the first part to every dorm tour is the door. As you can see here, we have a full mirror, and I think it's very useful for, I guess, looking at your clothes. Right now, I'm not really much dressed up. I didn't even dress up for this video. I literally went out somewhere and came back, and this was what I was wearing. We do have our own lock, which I thought we wouldn't have, but we do. Rotating around from the door, we have the, what do you call this, a thermostat? Anyways, the AC controller thing, where you can kind of control a lot of what goes on. As you can see right now, fan is on, you can hear it. I press that, that's heat, that's AC, so let's hear it. There we go, lovely to hear. But for the sake of this video, since it interferes with audio, let's turn it off. Over on this side, we have the light switch, of course, which connects with the one and only light of this room. I first commented that it was an interesting placement, that it's not on the ceiling. I guess those marks, like, is where it used to be, but now it's there. Also right here, I have a mask, hanger. I put that on there. It's very easily removable. I'm not going to do it right now because I might break it. Now let's stray away from the entrance. You see this wall? This wall divides the entrance and the open closet. It might look very, very unique because there is no separate door to the closet. It's quite bigger than I thought. Looking at the floor plan, I thought it was going to be about this much, not this. So we have doubled the expectations here. There is a shelf up there. Got our pants, and here we have our Mets jersey from the Mets game from the first day of school. If you didn't catch that, I really suggest you go watch that. It was a very chaotic first day of school. We have more towels. So most of our towels are in the laundry basket, which I didn't show. Yeah, this is our new laundry basket. After I fold them, I would put them here. So this is where towels go. Here is my assortment of clothes. A lot, as you can see. And I kind of arranged it so that it kind of goes from kind of thin to warmer sides. Let's move downstairs here, and that is where my shoes are. A lot of shoes. That is not all. Let's get rid of this trash can, which I don't even use. Shoe number 1, 2, 3, more shoes, Timberland boots, and 2 more. If you're asking me why I have so many shoes with me here, let me just say it's a very slow transition to trying to live in New York, because after I graduate, I am going to be living here. And at that point, if I have so many things to carry from California, it's going to be overwhelming. So this seems like a good start. There we have our umbrella. That is one of the bags we carried. And here is the trash can that we don't use. I'll get to why in a second. And here's our air wick, freshes up the air. And here is our deer scale, which I bought just for this move-in. Probably don't show that in the video. Let's move on to the main parts of the room. Let's start with the drawer side. Mini fridge, which a lot of you commented that it's too small and I actually got a new one. This is for portability. There's some water in there. Yo, I have no clue why, but it's icing at the back. This happened last year and it's kind of severe. Like, I could use this as a freezer at this point. Look at that, it's just encrusted in ice. There's cereal at the top, which I kind of eat. We don't have milk, we ran out, so I guess we're not having cereal temporarily. This is our face skincare things. I bought a basket when I first moved in to kind of carry all this, and literally when I go to the washroom, I carry this and do my morning and night routine. The good old microwave we used. If you're wondering why I have these two, it's because I had it from last year. That's the only reason why. There you have some magnets. Yeah, the fridge wasn't magnetic, so I had to put this on a microwave. I went to the Grand Central Station with some of my friends, and they had a gift shop for a museum. So I just bought them because it looked cool. I usually don't have chips in my room, but these are chips because I was watching a movie yesterday. As you can see here, the Magnificent. It is the one I used starting in Korea. It's perpetually being charged by, oh my god, a lot of cords of what you see here. So a very good thing about this room that I really like is that it has a lot of outlets. Here alone, it has 4. It has 2 more over there, and 2 more where the air wick was. My last year's room only had 4, so it had only half of what we have right now. It looks like a mess, but it's really not. I just plugged in 4 things, that's all. And if you're wondering what these things are, well, these are my trash cans. The reason why I don't use that is that I need to use trash bags. I'd rather not, because whenever I go out and order food to go from dining halls, they give me paper bags. And rather than just throw them away, you know, you kind of want to be recycling these things. So I just make them my trash bags. I still have 2 more. That's how I've done it last year. That's how I'll do it this year. It forces you to, I don't know, kind of throw out trash pretty regularly. If you have a big bag of trash, you kind of, I guess, accumulate trash in your room for a week. But if you have that, it only takes just a few days, 2 or 3 days, and then you'll throw it out quick, efficient, convenient. everything. We have the drawer, a lot of clothes, actually not a lot of clothes because most of them are in there. But yeah, that's where my t-shirts go. This is where my shorts and long sports pants go, I guess, joggers. These are where my jeans go. And a lot of thick sweaters, which I will definitely not be wearing right now. Hopefully they come useful in a month or two. Let's look at the bed. I didn't make my bed just for this video. I am getting into the habit of making my bed every day, and I have been successful so far. If you want to see under my bed, well, this is kind of like a storage thing. So there is one of my bags right here. Some boxes, some unused boxes that hopefully I can use next year when I do storage again. There's another bag here. Honestly, not much to look at down here. I have no clue why they designed the room like this, but there is some sort of indent here. I have no clue why. Maybe it's for some decorating purposes, but there's a gap beside my bed. Like, I don't fall down it, but it's also kind of questionable why they have it. I personally don't mind. I mean, it makes the room bigger, so I'll take it. And of course, here we have the window. Oh my God, blinding lights. Let's open the blinds a bit. And that is my view outside. Windows are unclean. I didn't clean them, but they were dirty like this from the start, so I guess I can't say anything. But yeah, as you noticed, we don't really have a view this year, but I'll take that anytime over having a roommate. The only downside is that when it's raining outside, I can't really see if the rain's falling down because of the dirty windows. Can I even clean this? I don't think I can. If you're telling me to open the window and clean it from the outside, well, this is how much it opens. Not that much. Like, you can barely fit. I can't. Wow. Yeah, not really the best. Oh, and here's another one of my computers just kind of sunbathing here in the sunlights. And we finally arrive at the juiciest part of the dorm tour, which is our desk. As you can see here, there's some space here. I was thinking about putting a trash can here, but I feel like it's not such an ideal place. So that's where I put my vacuum cleaner. This tripod, at which I barely use this semester, so I should probably use it more. More plugs here, which is where I put the charging cable for my main computer. I think our desk is pretty tidy. You can see the time. It exposes what time I'm recording this at. Afternoon. And pencil case. It's a wireless charging thing. Whenever I sleep, I just put my phone here. This is an iPhone 6s. It doesn't work wirelessly, but just showing you an example, this is how I would go to sleep. I just put it like that. Light's going crazy because it's not compatible. I know. I'm very proud of this. I bought this last year. It's a multi-tab thing. Kind of coiled up the cord so it doesn't get too crazy up here. It has 3 power plugs and 3 USB things. One takes up the lamp right here. I am by the way, very proud of the 3 lamps here in this desk. One connects to, as you saw earlier, the older computer. One connects to the wireless charging station. One connects to the very fast charging cable. Here's just, I guess, main things I use. Just kind of clutter all over the place. Candy, rockets, yeah, I know. These are more electronic based. As you can see, the old phone, charging cables, things, tripod. Down here we have miscellaneous stuff like Tide Pods, boxes, spoons, hair dryer, bounce, masks, all the other. And yes, we do have a space here, which I don't use. Let's move upstairs. Here, I keep some of my notebooks. These aren't notebooks. These are just what I got from last year quarantine. I just put them in storage and now they're here again. These are some notebooks, papers, just in case I want to write something very quickly. You can assess that, vitamins, there's a ruler, everything. I can't explain every single object here, obviously. That clock is still wrong. It is not February. Trust me on this. There's a tissue box because if I need some tissue right away, I can just get it. Here's some textbooks. Yeah, this is like my school books. They go over here. One more upstairs, and then we have a lot. This is like the miscellaneous kind of section. If we ever run out of that, we have replacements, so that's very, very good. Contact lenses. We have hand sanitizer from last year because NYU was so generous to give us more, but we barely use them. And there's salt and pepper from all the to-go meals we had last year. And one more step upwards, so high that we need to get on our chair. We have arrived at the final stage. We have popcorn from last year. We have 2 paper towels, 2 water bottles. I got this for free from Stern, NYU Stern. Some unused things, like this bowl I use for cereal. This bowl I haven't used in ages. And that's basically it. Just in case you were wondering, I have measured this room size approximately using my slippers. Basically, I recorded the dimensions from this end to the windows and this wall to here. I didn't include this because that'd be a bit more. So basically, what the numbers I'm gonna give you, slightly larger than that. 4.2 meters this way and 2.7 meters this way. That's about 11.3 square meters for those of you who use imperial. That's about 14 by 9 feet. I guess that comes out to about 126 square feet. But of course, we're not done yet, because we still have the entire other parts of the suite, the common room, to show you. Well, first I guess we gotta start with the hallway and the main door. So we have, what, the switch. Oh my god, that just kills the power for everyone. We'd almost never use a switch, so we don't know what it does. I guess we have a lock here, which we haven't used. There's also a bolt. You can see the entire hallway from here. And something cooler, it's locked from the outside, but I just realized, I just learned, you can unlock it with that switch. It opens. More on the door. There's a fire map, I guess, which stairs we can take. Safety notice. This, you might be wondering what this is. This is the doorbell. All right, next up we have a fridge. Ice cube tray there, and the actual fridge. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. None of which is mine. That's right, I don't keep anything in the fridge, so all of these that you see here, they are not mine. Up there, you have a cupboard. I guess I don't know what's in there. This one guy brought everything, basically. He brought all the plates, all the cups, and he said it's free to share. I have not used any of it, basically. And here we have the stove. I've only seen one person use it once. There might have been more uses other than that, but I've never used it. Is it just, you just turn it on and the burner's on automatically? Maybe. This is the oven, apparently, which I haven't opened, but I guess we can open right now. That's what it looks like. Yep, good old stuff. Anyways, more drawers, as you can see. More utensils. Wow, oven mitts even too. Pans and pots. And down here, we have that, which is not mine, honestly. Wow. Nothing, literally nothing here is mine. And I've basically used nothing. Other than the kitchen, yep, this is our common space. We have a big sofa, big enough to actually sleep on it. Very comfortable, except for my head, I guess. I'm too tall for this sofa. And then we have this desk, 4 chairs. Really, it was supposed to be this chairs over here and stuff like that, but it kind of gets in the way. And honestly speaking, we don't really use this table. And there are 4 rooms in this one suite total, which is kind of odd for alumni because most of alumni halls, they have 2 rooms or in some cases 3, but every floor they have very weird exceptions where there are 4 rooms in each suite, which means 4 people live here. There's room number 1. There is room number 2. Room number 3 is right over here. As I, of course, am room number 4. I guess we can move on to the washroom. Well, first impressions here. Might seem larger than it actually is because I'm recording with a wide angle lens, but let me fix that for you. This is what it looks like. So yeah, this is the true dimensions. Not that big, as you can see. This though, this space, this real estate, much better than last year, seriously. Things are kind of all over the place. Basically, these aren't mine except these 2. You can open this mirror. Wow, look at that, it's like a matrix. Only this Febreze is mine, the others, definitely not mine. Let's open the cupboard. This door is broken, so don't mind me. It kind of falls to the ground now, so we're trying to get a work order in. That's my soap. And there's a bowl there because that thing is also leaking, apparently, when I turn on the faucet. Huh, maybe not. Wow, it fixed itself. Our toilet and bathtub is separated by another separate door. The lock for this used to work, and no, it doesn't. And here's our toilet. Nothing impressive, honestly. We'll shut it so I don't drop my phone in there accidentally. And this is the bathtub. We have 2 shower curtains. I don't feel like NYU would give us 2. I think someone else brought this. Some places to put shampoo. Obviously, when 4 guys use the washroom at once, not much space. This is mine. This and this right here, that's mine. Testing out the water. I don't know if you can hear me, but the water, if you just leave it like that, fills up pretty quickly. So you don't want to leave it running like that. What you want to do instead is pull the plug. Now, you might be asking, bro, what kind of a shower head is that? But that is the shower head we have. It might look janky, but it's honestly very, very great. It is very strong. And that about does it for my room tour, suite tour, all of the above. And as promised at the beginning of the video, I will now disclose the price. The most expensive dorm for NYU comes down to $11,000, not per year, but per semester. I know, it's crazy. We're living a completely bougie lifestyle here at school. Might sound absolutely absurd, but considering that this is NYU's only 100% single dorm, I think it's personally very much worth it. Although you could probably find cheaper apartments around here in Manhattan if you have 2 or 3 roommates, I think this is a pretty good deal of living on campus alone, just a bit of extra cash. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you sticking to the end of the video. If you have enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to catch more of these types of videos, and I will catch you guys in the future with more content. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.